All right, what is happening, party people? Welcome back to the channel. Check it out. Do you recognize that doorway? We made a special trip to Palm Springs, California today. I'm going to show you a little bit of the facade of this house. Can you guess? Can you guess? We're going to get a tour of this place. Really special place. Let's turn the camera around and see who is inside. Hey, check it out. It's our friend Shag.
Hey, welcome to the Shag House.
Aloha. Thanks for having us.
Sure.
All right. We are going to take a look at this house. I have so many questions before we get started. First of all, thank you for the invitation.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate it. So many great houses out here in Palm Springs. This one is no exception. This is my first time, so I'm going to be discovering everything with you guys. I am curious, though, about this particular house. How long did it take for you to find this house, and why this particular house?
Well, we started looking before the pandemic. Pandemic put things on hold for a little bit, started looking again. And the reason we chose this house is because it had been messed with a lot. It had been turned into sort of a Pueblo-style Spanish house when we got it.
Oh, you're kidding me.
So we felt like, we could undo everything, take it down to the studs, and do whatever we wanted.
Wow. Okay. So Pueblo style. I do see that out here because of the desert climate.
Yeah.
So,
But it had originally been a mid-century modern.
Okay. So when you did this to it, did it bring it back to its original design, or
No.
Just
we
your
chose
interpretation?
to do something completely different than the original design.
Okay.
So we pushed out this way about 10 feet to add a dining room. We added a couple more rooms on the back. We completely changed the facade of the house. So we added the big green gates. We added this sort of portico and this curved wall in front to sort of give you almost a theatrical entrance to the house.
I love it. All right. So do you guys want to see the inside? Let's turn the camera around and let's follow Shag through the inside of the Shag House. All right. Here we go. Aloha.
Yeah, there's always a party at the Shag House. But to our right is Brandon McBurney, who...
Hi, Brandon.
How we doing?
He owns the Shag House, and he funded the entire project.
Wow.
He's the one who came to me and said, Shag, design whatever you want, and I'll pay for it.
All right, so
It was
so do we call Brandon Daddy Warbucks? Is that
yeah.
Only Dexter, my partner.
That's right, Dexter. So Dexter's the money. Brandon's the eye candy. I love it.
And when I said, Josh, blank canvas, you do whatever you want. And then I didn't realize he was going to pick orange and green as the primary colors in the house. I am not a fan of orange. It's grown on me. I actually encouraged him to do more orange throughout the house. But it was just such a fun and amazing project to work with him on. And I love it. I really wanted him to just have the creative ability to do whatever he wanted, as if you truly were living in one of his paintings. And I actually live in a constant cocktail party that's designed by Shag.
I hear it all the time. I always hear it's like stepping into a Shag painting, right? But this one really is, right? And by the way, should we have Dexter change his shirt? He's wearing an orange shirt.
No, I'm good with that one because it's kind of seasonal. So.
All right, there you go. He is the eye candy. All right. Well, we're gonna take a walk around, and let's follow Shag here.
This is probably the orangest kitchen in Palm Springs.
Okay.
Put a little bit of parrot green also to break things up.
So that's a specific color, parrot green.
That's what I call it.
Okay.
But this kitchen isn't big enough to have a big party, so this house also has a secret kitchen that's a lot larger out behind.
Okay. So I'm from the Philippines, and we have two kitchens in every home there. We have the show kitchen, and we have what they call the dirty kitchen, which is where they make the food. And the show kitchen is where they host the food.
Well, we have the same thing here.
Okay. It's very practical, actually. I think it works well.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we love the catered alley, but I'm going to call it the dirty kitchen from now on. It fits.
That's where it gets dirty, right?
Yeah,
That's the one that gets dirty. So,
Josh, you want to tell them about the orange and green in here in the kitchen?
Well, originally I wanted it to alternate orange, green, and then the kitchen company said we just ran out of green.
Oh, really?
This is as much as we have, so I had to kind of place it in a few spots.
So can I ask, is this, are these like specially painted? They're so...
No, they're covered in an actual like plastic.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
an actual plastic material that goes over the sides and the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks awesome.
Yeah, so it holds up better than paint.
Yeah. Okay. And I love the tiles back here.
Yeah.
Are these like, these are all ceramic?
Yeah, these are ceramic.
Okay.
Every surface, tile, wallpaper, flooring was selected specifically for the Shag House.
Okay.
So these tiles, I went to our tile sponsor. There were a lot of sponsors for the house.
Okay.
I looked through everything she had, decided these, but I didn't want a whole wall of these. You know, I wanted to break it up.
Yeah.
And then I knew I wanted some sort of installation right there, so I didn't put the tiles with dimension there. I kept it flat.
Okay.
And when Brandon saw them putting up the tiles, he was like, "Why don't we have any of those tiles there?" And they said, "Well, you know, Shag told us keep this flat." And he called me, and I told him, "Well, that's where the clocks are going."
Okay. So you have to think ahead for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. How much of the property went down to the studs?
Pretty much all of it.
All of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So this is all new home.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So where are we going next?
Let's go to the game room.
There's so much eye candy here. I swear. The
We can-
furniture, the
look at
artwork.
This is a piece of art
Oh, yeah.
designed specifically for the house. It's actually, you know, you can.
Does it work?
Well, it doesn't buzz. But
Okay.
you
But
can
still
take
cool.
it.
Yeah,
Boom.
still. Oh, I love it. Have you ever made this for, is this custom to the house?
Yeah, this was custom.
So no one
to
else
the
can
house.
have this?
You know, I wanted to put these into.
I'm being
production.
selfish. That's
No,
why I'm
no.
asking.
I was thinking of maybe doing one half size.
Okay.
But the guy who constructed this and this thing over here and a lot of things for the house, unfortunately, he passed away. I haven't found somebody else who can do that yet. But once I
Okay.
do, I would really like to put that into production.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. All right. Okay, next room.
This is the game.
Wow, look at this.
The Shag House has 2 working bars.
Okay.
Refrigerators and ice makers. This is one of them.
Wow. This is fantastic. Okay, so this painting on the wall, do you paint this like directly on the wall?
No, I didn't paint this on the wall. I did it smaller, had it printed,
Okay.
and had it applied to
Okay.
the wall. But this was actually done a year before we actually finished the backyard.
Okay.
So if you turn this way and look out there, that is the view of the backyard.
Oh my God. Oh, there's the, what would we call that? A patio cover or what do we call that?
I call it the round bar.
The round bar. Okay. There's the round bar.
Yeah.
And there it is in the painting.
Yeah.
Okay. So question about this ceiling. Who did you guys cut these holes like
Well,
one by one, or are these panels
No,
that you got?
I worked with a company called Fuller Panels who makes PVC screens.
Okay.
And I designed these and they were laser cut.
Oh, laser cut. They're so perfect.
Yeah. So I placed every hole in my design where I wanted.
Okay.
We backlit it.
Wow.
This was originally the carport.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this was where, this wall right here is where the car would enter, I would assume, since it's the front of the house.
Yeah.
Okay. I love like, I assume you selected what was going to come up here.
Yeah.
I love how you did
My
that.
shows for the house. A lot of the art was created specifically for the house.
Okay.
Had a few artist friends who also created pieces for the house.
Okay.
Like this piece here, a friend of mine called Atomic Skyway
Okay.
created that. That's the biggest piece he's ever done.
Very nice. And this is a three-dimensional piece
Yeah,
for
it's three-dimensional.
people that can't tell from the camera. You can see here that it is not painted. It's actually a three-dimensional piece. Very cool. And it blends so well with not just the architecture, but with your style of art as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love this table.
Yeah. Tabletop design by me.
Yeah, very nice.
Let's head over to the bedrooms.
Okay,
This
let's
house
go to the
has
bedroom.
4 bedrooms, and they're all themed.
Oh, okay. I love how the kitchen is like expanded into the hallway, by the way.
Yeah,
let me point this out first of all. So this is the hallway that we just walked down. We've got like our oven and our coffee maker over here. And then the kitchen continues into the kitchen space. So yeah, I love it. Wow. Okay.
Bedroom.
Look at the wallpaper.
Custom wallpaper designed just for this room.
All right. So this is, so I'm getting the idea that like a lot of this stuff you just can't get anywhere else. It's just for this house.
Yeah. People have asked, and I've said maybe one day I'll offer wallpaper. At the moment, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But even details like look at the hanging lamps. They have cat ears on them.
I love it. Oh my God. So I guess you're a cat lover.
Well, aesthetically, I love cats.
Okay.
I haven't had a cat in a long time.
I'm a cat lover. Oh, let me show this. I'm gonna step back so that we can go and show you the print on the wall there. Meow book, a meow book, meow. Okay, penny packer. I love it. This is so cool. Okay, so do people actually stay here? Has someone slept in this bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can actually rent the Shag House and stay here.
Okay.
But we host more events here than actually having people stay.
Okay.
So it's more of an event space. A lot of charities and cocktail parties.
Okay.
People have gotten married here, had their birthdays here.
I love it. All right. I might have to get that information on how we do that. Have one of my Patreon events or something here. If you guys aren't familiar with the Patreon, check out patreon.com/polynesianpop. It's a membership that helps support the channel, and we do special events for all of our members there, and maybe we'll do something here. That would be fun, right? And maybe we'll have our friend Shag here for one of those. Make it happen, guys. All right.
So this is kind of a Chinese, Asian-inspired bedroom.
I love it.
I had these hanging lamps. These are out of an old 1950s Chinese restaurant.
Wow.
I knew I wanted to put them in the house, so I designed a room around those two hanging lamps.
Oh, you're kidding me. This is awesome. Okay, so this is not painted directly on the wall.
No, this is
also
a wall graphic. So like back in the 70s, you'd have those walls that look like you were in a forest or something.
Yeah.
It's the same process.
Yeah, and it kind of does have that same feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Okay.
Thrift store art.
Yeah.
When I brought this in, I said, is this too kitschy? And Brandon's like, no, this is great.
This is perfect. I think a lot of this goes unappreciated or underappreciated because a lot of this stuff just sits in. I think, these days, though, people have discovered a lot of this vintage art, thrift store art, or whatever you want to call it, and they appreciate it now more than they did before. But I think a lot of it just ended up in the dumpster, which is really quite a shame.
I designed some furniture. This is a piece I designed specifically for this room.
Wow. I love it. Oh, chins. Yeah.
Those are paint by numbers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I love it. Man, this is so cool. Wow.
And this next room is probably the room that your viewers and followers will appreciate the most. This is the
Tiki room. Oh, I love it.
Another custom wall mural.
Yeah.
And if you look at the bed, these are all Hawaiian shirt fabrics I've designed.
Oh,
we sewed them together. Oh, yeah.
I have that shirt. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. And this is like, again, another custom piece.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. And look at the pillow. Okay, you're killing me with this stuff. You're killing me.
One of the things people ask the most about is these lamps.
Okay.
These are prototypes. I wanted to put these into production and sell them at the Shag store. So I found somebody who could make some prototypes. I had to pay for tools and dyes.
Wow.
And then they went out of business right after they made me 3 prototypes. So 2 of the prototypes are here. I'm looking for somebody who can actually do it. So hopefully one day these end up in the Shag store. Okay.
If you guys know anybody that can help out, put it in the comments and let's see if we can get you to work with Shag on a project. This is pretty cool too.
Shirts and jackets I designed.
I love it. Is this jacket in production? Because I don't remember seeing that.
That's
it is.
in production.
Okay.
You can get that at the Shag store.
Okay. Yeah.
Most people have a green version of it.
Okay. And I love these too.
Yeah, sort of a nod to those old plaques.
Yeah. And also 3D, as you can see here. This is not a painting. Although it would be cool if it were a painting as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another piece of furniture designed for the house.
Yeah, I love it. Oh man, so cool. Oh, so did you pick the frame for this?
No, actually, I bought it like that. That's a Miles Thompson.
You're kidding me.
painting.
Okay.
And he had an art show over 20 years ago at a little gallery in Redondo Beach. And he invited me over before it opened to the public, and I bought that piece and another piece.
Oh,
and
I love it.
That's how they were framed.
Yeah.
Which I love. It's such
The frame works really well with it.
Yeah, and it's such an over-the-top frame.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was from my collection. A lot of this stuff in the house is stuff I had already collected.
Okay.
You know, I talked about the Chinese lamps. If we come out here, that swinger sign
Oh yeah.
from my collection, that's actually from a carnival ride called the Swinger.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Wow, look at this. This is such a retreat. Oh, and then there's a bed out here, and we've got a little Zen area.
Follow me, Adrian.
Okay, let's go. Oh,
Ping Pong Alley.
yeah. I love it. And look at these tiles.
I designed these tiles. You can get them. They're in production by a company called To Sell.
Okay.
They were designed for the Shag House, but they sell them, and people all over the world have used these tiles.
It's beautiful. I also think the way that you have this laid out would be nice on a shirt.
Yeah, that would make a nice shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
It's sort of a modified tapa.
Yeah, yeah. I love the tapa. It works really well with all of this kind of this style and this aesthetic, especially if you use a colorway like that.
And then that wall over there with the white sculpture on it, that's those tiles too, but I just picked one tile
Okay.
and sort of did it in such a way that it almost looks like vines or something,
Yeah.
or the stalks of a plant.
Oh, I see how you did that. So you didn't put them against each other. You made it look like there's a stem right there on the middle.
Exactly. Yeah, the stem is a grout line, but it's an inch wide.
That's really, really creative. Yeah. See, this is what the eye of an artist sees that the average person doesn't see. Oh, and I love that. So this was one of the, now this, you have something similar to this at the, you had them a while ago at the Shag store.
Yeah, this was originally a print I released at the Shag store.
Okay.
And then we blew it up wall size for this bedroom, which is a cocktail. Cocktails are the theme of this room.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces that you've done.
And I've been to a lot of these places, and I've drunk a lot of these cocktails.
Oh, I love it. This headboard.
Yeah, I designed that as well and had that constructed. You can see it's a 3D.
Yeah, another 3D piece.
Again, a sort of a modified shag tapa sort of thing going on there.
Yeah. And this piece as well.
Yes.
Love it. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, and we haven't even talked about the flooring. Look at this.
Yeah, this flooring, these are 36-inch ceramic tiles actually, but they look like big terrazzo.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, is this terrazzo, just ceramic? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how we're carrying the inside into the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's all the way down the length of the house. God, look how stunning this looks with this mild A-frame. The pool, and it's just so serene.
This cat was sort of an accident.
Okay.
After our concrete contractor had poured the concrete, I had specified 2 circles for planting, and this one ended up not a circle.
Oh.
And the project manager looked at it and said, that kind of looks like the shape of a cat.
Yeah, yeah.
So they texted me and they said, well, the tile guy's here for like the next 6 hours. Can you design a cat? So I sat down, designed a cat right away. They ran to the tile store, bought tile, and built this cat.
I'm thinking like you really love cats. No, that's okay. I love cats.
So we talked about the outdoor bar, but we've also got this very shag-like outdoor
Oh, yeah.
area.
I love it.
The fireplace.
Hey, guys.
I love it. Yeah. All right, Brandon, how often do you use this?
All the time. This is actually my favorite viewpoint from here, looking over towards the house.
I don't think there's any bad viewpoint, though. I think everything...
At night with the fire pit going, it is one of my favorite hangout spots. And there's a little bit throw to the Parker Hotel.
Okay.
A little bit of inspiration to them. They have this indoor-outdoor fire pit there at the hotel. And Josh and myself are both big fans of the hotel in that era. So it was just great set to incorporate a little piece of that. These custom couches that we did. These are actually marine layer foam with sunbrella. I just take a hose and I literally wash them down,
perfect.
which is great for out here. And then Josh designed these panels.
I designed these screen panels.
Wow. And then someone had to come and cut all these out.
Well, these are laser cut PVC.
Okay,
Yes.
so this is cut the same way that the ceiling in the other room is cut.
And these panels in the ceiling were all done in North Carolina.
Wow,
Shipped out
and then
here.
shipped out here.
In pallets.
Feel how this is actually. I can't tell you how heavy this is. I didn't realize resin can be that heavy. But these these boards over here, the color.
They feel super
those are
solid.
The same thing. They shipped us these as well. Those are solid, actually.
Yeah, they feel solid. Wow. Okay, so when you were designing this home, did you design it one room at a time, or did you have like a whole? You have the whole
I
thing.
had an overarching idea. Like I knew I wanted to do themed bedrooms.
Okay.
I knew what our color palette was.
Okay.
But I would basically do a rendering. I'd send it to Brandon and JP, who was the project manager. They would look at it and they'd say, "This is the most beautiful thing we've ever seen. It's way beyond our budget." Then 2 days later, they'd call me and say, "We got to do it." So
It's the coolest thing ever. I want it.
Right.
yeah. So the budget tripled over time.
Yes, it never fits in the budget. Right? Yeah, you always gotta.
And then he did these one-of-a-kind pieces here that are unique and specific for just the house. And then my favorite quote from Frank Sinatra: "Alcohol may be man's worst enemy.
yeah,
The
let's hear
Bible
it.
says, love your enemy." That is, every tour I give,
I love it.
I always have to point that out and say that quote. It's
I love it. I love it. Wow, this is so great. And it ends with bottoms up. This is such a treat for me. So let me say this: I've known the Shag House out, for a long time, right? And I've known Josh for a long time. Just met Brandon, so thank you for including me in
Absolutely.
this tour today. What a special treat it is for me, because I've never been able to go to an event here, but this is better than an event, because this is like a private tour.
You can see everything. When there's an event, there's a lot of people.
There's a lot of
standing in front
people,
the
and
stuff.
then and everybody probably wants to talk to you about a bunch of different things, and then we got to spend
Quality time. I mean, that's my favorite thing. I do tours here.
Okay.
And during that weekend, during the big Tiki boom, we're doing some tours here. And what's so much fun for me is it's a very private experience, usually a smaller group, 12, 15 people, and really take them through the house. We give them a cocktail. We start in the bar. We talk about the man with the martini and the challenges. And I really take them through every room, and similar to what probably Josh just did with you right now, and talk about how he came up with some of the ideas or what some of the challenges were in each of the rooms, and really how this whole project came to life. And it's really, it took a village. There was 41 different businesses, vendors,
41
that donated their time, energy, or money to this project. So it wasn't just a couple of us. It was a village of us bringing this man's vision to life, which was so creative and so beautiful to be a part of, and really just like it is. You are in one of his paintings.
I love it. Okay, so if people want to book a tour or book a stay or get more information about the Shag House, where can we send them?
Go to theshaghouse.com.
Okay.
Go to the website, and you can do an inquiry there. Lots of great pictures of our tours and previous experiences and testimonials. Or hit us up on Instagram at the Shag House.
Awesome. I love it. Well, one last thank you to our friends Brandon and Josh here at the Shag House. Special visit just for you guys, and hopefully maybe we can do an event here. We'll do something with the Patrons or something. Follow us at patreon.com/polynesianpop if you want to see some exclusive footage and help support the channel. We're also on Instagram and all the other stuff, and Shag the artist Shag on Instagram as well. We'll throw all that in the description below. But thanks again, you guys. Another beautiful day in Palm Springs.
Oh yeah.
And we'll see you on the next one. Cheers and aloha.
Aloha.